So I'm here in a hotel room in a DHS placement. This is a shelter. Basically, this is a shelter. And I don't have no clothes on, so I can't show you me. But this is the room I'm in, and I just got in this room a couple of days ago. But this is what the room looks like. This is the radiator. And I have an IMT worker called Mr. Soto and Jackie Wilkes, who come visit me, and I keep telling them that I'm being abused, sex trafficked, raped, different things in the shelter. I just had to go get this card yesterday because I went in the other shelter that I was in at 340, 341 West 51st, where Jane Barker is at. And so I had to get this yesterday because I went in to, I'm gonna keep filming the room. This is the room they transferred me to. And yesterday, a couple of days ago, I was in one room and they transferred me and said this was a punishment. They said this is a punishment because I didn't fill out the papers like they wanted me to fill out the papers when I first got here. And they felt like I was giving them lip. So they made me stay downstairs all day, even though my legs were sore. This is from the other clients. Stuff that the other clients left and they never cleaned them up. Oh, this is sheets from the other clients, stuff from the other clients. This is a locker that they left, and that's the bag. That bag is full of bags. So I'm gonna show y'all that in a few minutes. But that bag, the exterminator I called, as you can see the floor, this is what they got me sleeping. And I called my worker and I told him that the shelters they keep transferring me to is getting my ITM worker, Mr. Soto, get Carmelo Soto and Jackie Wilkes from ITM, ICL, a location where I got raped. And I got ICL, IMT workers from a company that I got raped at. I got a rape kit and everything. But anyway, now IMT workers. Like I said, this is from another client. Still got chips in it. This is from the other client who is no longer here. In fact, she was downstairs starting with me last night. They didn't give us blue covers. I got blue sheets. I got a white sheet, but this is 2 sets of blue sheets, 2 different beds, because this bed had it as well. And they didn't clean, you see, they didn't do a clean over. Everything that was on this floor, everything under this bed and on this floor was here when this new client got here, who's not here right now. But this is the floor that they got me sleeping on. And like I told Mr. Soto and Miss Wilkes, Jackie Wilkes, this is the shit that this is what, and he swear up and down that there's nothing wrong with where I'm being transferred and the things that's happening to me. And I begrudgingly telling him, this is not normal. They stole my wallet and they stole the phone, a track phone that very IMT worker put me. And the phone is gone. I went in to get Wanda and I put the phone was in my coat because it don't have I wasn't able to get a case for it, and he said their phones break. So I had it in my pocket while I went and bought another phone so I could have more data. So that phone is now gone. And like I told him, this is not normal. The places they keep sending me to is progressively worse. This is not normal. This is not normal. It's mice running around. When I was a kid, I lived on 1759 Pickens Avenue between Watkins and Osborne. It was a boxing place before we moved in the 80s, and it's nothing but rats. And that whenever I'm around a lot of mice, rats, I get real bad flashbacks of that childhood. Anyway, this like I said, this is still from the other client. This locker go to that bed, and look, they did not come and do a turnover. Look. Look how she's sleeping with her clothes because the mice is in her locker. No lock. I asked for a lock, and because I wasn't, like I said, I didn't fill out the papers according to what they wanted me to fill out, they said that I was unruly. This is the bathroom. Just as like I said, how I moved in. There's outlets in here that work, and then there's outlets that don't work. That's a fire hazard. And they keep writing me up for smoking infractions. They keep writing me up for smoking infractions, but when I go outside, there's girls that I don't know that mysteriously have problems with me. I'm not in their room. We don't have contact other than seeing each other. Like the incident that happened last night. Now he said this is a bag of garbage. As you can see, I'm pressing down. There's no garbage. This is all plastic bags from my clothes. There's no garbage. There's one or two things I picked up from, and look, it's going all the way down. There's no garbage in it. It's all plastic bags. But yet, when the exterminator came today, I called 311 and sent a fake Robert call because Roberts keep circling Mike Roberts from the Masons. Since Robert Wagner had been circling my bloodline with those dogs and things. And a Robert called me today, and he gonna say that he's supposed to check on rodents and facilities and things, and he don't have nothing to do with sex trafficking. He's not here to answer that call, that part of the call. You need to speak to this person and that person. And like I said, look, I'm getting smoking infractions, but look at that. This is not my bed. Look at that. But you giving me smoking infractions. And clearly, that looked like smoke. So what the fuck happened in this room? But like I told him, I told the IMT worker, as I told him, please never contact me again. As I told him, this is the progressive worst places that they keep sending me to. And I told him that they're doing this, and he keep denying it. Yet I got videos of babies dropping out of me. And all I have done is sleep in a shelter. I've not had a sexual partner, and I don't know how long. So why do I got babies dropping out of my soul? I'm shelter workers. And I'm in women's shelters, so there ain't no dick here. But a couple of gay men. And they damn sure ain't interested in me. See that? This is how I'm doing it. Just been here a couple of days. Like 2 nights maybe. And I'll stay up because there's mice running around. I'll put that video up later of the mice running around. The doors don't have locks. All of the doors in here look like somebody broke into the doors, and all of the rooms, most of the places got padlocks now. Like, you can tell, I'm gonna take other videos, but you can tell, like I said, there's no lock here. And by the way, there was a Christmas basket, which is why this is outside my door, which is why I look like this in here. And you telling me this is a DHS place? And I asked him, he said, "Are you looking to be transferred again?" So whatever they keep telling him, Mr. Soto, even though he's supposed to be working for my mental health and supposed to be helping me at the IMT worker, you keep listening to the staff members just because they're staff members. And some of these staff members are the people that killed my son. And adamantly tells me so every chance they get. Go out like your son, bitch. This is not the first phone they stole from me. Mr. Soto, we're not tracking people's phone. Okay, Mr. Soto, but every showtime in Mr. Soto, apparently my name was on an inhabitants, and my IMT worker is possibly part of the beings that took the money. So you got people saying that they work for government agencies that are not licensed or should not be working for government agencies. Anytime I'm telling you that I got sex trafficked and I got hurt and abused in a shelter, and you don't try to see those allegations, but you steady keep telling me that you have to ask me questions to test my mental stability, although I raised 4 kids, and my mental stability, every time I felt I was in mental imbalance, I myself went to a hospital and requested services. So I'm not that far off now. I'm way better off. I'm much skinnier, much vibrant, back youthful. I don't have no reason why my mental health is declining. So why the hell is people trying to get mental health, what do you call that? Conservatories on me. Power of attorneys. And more importantly, if I have any kids out there, why is anybody with my kids? And I don't even know I got kids alive. I have 4 children biologically, 5 actually. And I don't know where any of them are. That's a problem. But the people that last saw them is in shelters with me, who keep pretending they staff members, but I know you. I lived in a house with you. And you think you shaped yourself that, you think you gained that much weight, or you think you don't look the same. Anyway, like I said, this is the shelter. And my IMT worker asked me, "Are you looking to be transferred again, Miss Samuels?" As if I'm making these transfers. Every time they steal something from me, I just called the cops about my missing wallet and the track phone. If I got the track phone, where's the track phone? Where did I put it? Because it's trackable. It's called the track phone. So where's the track phone? Mr. Soto, "Oh, we can't track it. We can only stop it." That's a lie. You purchased it, Mr. Soto. IMT worker. I used to have to call a mobile crisis for my children, because I didn't understand what was going on with them mentally. There's no way I turn around and need those very same services, and I passed the age of schizophrenia outbreak, bipolar outbreak. I don't have grandiose episodes. I've never been arrested in public for mental health issues. I've never been taken to the hospital outside of the shelters I complained about being raped and sex trafficked in. And I have cops on YouTube telling me to stop making false allegations, yet when I went and did a rape kit, it brought up some blisters on my coochie, my rectum, and all around my mouth. They said when you first get the first herpes outbreak, it's the worst. But I ain't had sex in years. And every night I saw on a bed sheet. So who could have possibly given me that? When my whereabouts is on every CT camera in every shelter area I live, coming and going. Everybody can't possibly erase their tapes. When my bank account have every fucking location I purchased something at. And when you put that next to the timestamps that y'all trying to frame me for these murders, it ain't gonna add up. All because you wanted some at Harrington that wasn't yours. And Mr. Soto, I feel sorry for your family. And I am publicly saying this, and I'm publicly putting this on YouTube. I feel sorry for your children. Because if they have a father like you, they need to cry from now until they die. Because you're an asshole and a jerk. Do you think I did something, my IMT worker? Do you think I did something to you? Mr. Soto, why would I think you did something to me? But did Miss Bloomfield, what's her name, Miss Bloomfield, whatever her name is, Chloe, didn't she tell you, you work for, you're under our same umbrella? She did tell you that, Mr. Soto. I heard her. And you told me that's a lie. But I heard her say, are you aware that you are under our same umbrella? Which implied what, Mr. Soto? Even if I was crazy, Mr. Soto, that has nothing to do with why I need to be put in a room like this. Even if I was crazy, nobody deserved this. I feel sorry for your family to have somebody in their bloodline like you. You're a disgrace to humanity. You just haven't realized it yet.